Right now, you're probably still struggling with losing the belly fat. You feel that you have tried every diet, every workout, and nothing has worked. I understand your struggle because we have coached hundreds of women that have felt so frustrated from doing everything and not getting results. And today, I'm going to break down 10 practical, actionable steps that you can implement to finally lose the mom pooch without starving yourself, quitting your workouts, or giving up your life. By the end of this video, you'll have a plan that you can implement this week and start seeing results in your belly, which will increase your confidence and your energy. So let's dive in. Tip number 1, you want to set a calorie goal in MyFitnessPal app. So download the app. You might be asking, well, how do I know how much I need to eat to actually lose weight? You have to be in a calorie deficit. So use this formula to figure out how many calories you need to be eating. Take your goal weight in pounds and multiply it by 12. And that's going to be your new calorie goal that you want to aim for. You don't have to stress about hitting 1 calorie number. Stay within plus or minus 100 so you have a buffer. Staying close to this calorie range most days is the single biggest driver for fat loss. You don't have to be perfect. Just be consistent and make sure that you're tracking everything. Even those little bikes and licks add up. I had a client, her name is Amanda. She was eating healthy, but once she tracked her calories, she realized she was overeating unhealthy foods and hence why she was not making any progress. Tracking her calories brought a lot of awareness, especially when she would go out to eat, and that helped her make better decisions when picking foods from the menu. Now she gets to eat out a few times a week and still make amazing progress. She's dropped 25 pounds of body fat and got lean and toned while owning a very successful business, being a mom of 3 kids in sports, and being a wife. Tip number 2, focus on nutrient-dense foods. This means eat more vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fat. When you go to the grocery store, think of foods that are on the outside aisles. Why? These foods will fill you up faster, reduce cravings, and make binge eating much less likely. The foods that you eat are the foods that your body craves. Eat more fruits and vegetables, and you'll start to crave more of those foods. Here's an example. Instead of potato chips, buy some roasted chickpeas. Or you can make your own by slicing potatoes very thin and baking them in the air fryer. They are delicious. Instead of cereal for breakfast, have a high protein Greek yogurt with nuts and you'll feel satisfied for a longer period of time and stay in control of your calories. Tip number 3, eat enough protein. Protein is your best friend for losing the mom pooch. Aim for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every day. I'm 135 pounds, so my protein goal should be between 95 to 135 grams per day. I always aim for 135 because it just keeps me more full throughout the day. Set that as your goal in MyFitnessPal. Protein helps grow muscle, tightens your skin, and keeps you full for hours. And also, it speeds up your metabolism. Here's a tip. Protein isn't just chicken. Try eggs, Greek yogurt, protein powders. They all count. Make it easy and plan for protein at every meal. Tip number 4, track your steps. Step trackers are free and they're built into your smartphone. Slowly build your steps to 8 to 10,000. Track your steps for a week, then add 500 steps to that the following week. Keep increasing them week to week until you can hit the 8 to 10,000 step goal. Walking is low impact. It's doable with kids and burns calories without extra stress. Even 20 to 30-minute walks with the kids, dog, or during a lunch break add up. Plus, it's great for your mental health. Here are some tips that can go a long way to increase your steps. Park far away from your office, the grocery store, or any errands that you have to run. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Go for a 10-minute walk after each meal. Go on a hike with family and friends on the weekend. Sitting kills, moving heals. Tip number 5, lift weights with progressive overload. Lifting weights needs to be a non-negotiable. but don't lift the same weight every week. Progressive overload is key. And what is progressive overload? It's when you gradually increase your weights or reps weekly so your muscles are challenged. This is where your HIIT and bootcamp workouts fail because you don't have time to lift heavy and recover between sets. Hence, why you can't put on muscle. You want to do the same workout for at least 4 to 6 months. Write down and track the weights that you use for each exercise. And each week, your goal is to either lift heavier or do more reps than the previous week. You also want to make sure that the weights that you are using are very challenging. So the last 3 to 4 reps of each set should be close to failure. This builds lean toned muscle and tightens your belly, glutes, and arms, which is the secret to losing that mom pooch. My client Teresa thought F45 classes alone will help her lose the belly fat that came on from menopause. She was wrong. She tried every diet, was doing F45 for years, and never got the results that she wanted until she joined us. We helped her prioritize her nutrition, gave her a workout plan, and taught her how to strength train properly for her goals. Sure enough, she lost over 20 pounds of body fat, got lean and toned, and had visible abs. She accomplished this in 6 months. She didn't have to give up the foods that she loved, and she actually worked out less. She went from 6 to 7 days a week to now only 3. She got strong and lean in just 6 months of following our protocol. Tip number 6, drink more water. Water is super important because 60% of our body is composed of water. Water suppresses your appetite and reduces cravings. Often we feel like we're hungry, but we're actually thirsty. Drinking water before meals can reduce your calorie intake by helping you feel more full. Hence, eat less. Water supports digestion and reduces bloating. It also helps with keeping your skin healthy and plump. Dehydration can actually cause fatigue, irritability, and reduced concentration. So how much water should I be drinking? Aim for half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. You also want to increase your water intake slowly, especially if you know you do not drink a lot of water, because the last thing that you want to do is spend all day in the bathroom. I like to carry my 26-ounce hydro flask everywhere that I go. And I set a daily goal of filling it up 4 to 5 times. And here's a hack that I like to do to increase my water very quickly. I fill up my hydro flask the night before, and after I wake up and use the bathroom, I literally stand in the kitchen chugging that water because my body absorbs that water very quickly. Because while you're sleeping, you don't drink water. So when you wake up, you're actually very dehydrated. I also don't drink much water 2 to 3 hours before bed because I don't want to wake up a few times in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. Tip number 7, surround yourself with like-minded people. The people you spend time with affect your habit. I'm sure you have heard of the saying, you become like the 5 people that you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with people that drink all the time, you'll start drinking a lot. If you surround yourself with people that like to go on hikes, then you'll be one of them too. So surround yourself with moms or friends who prioritize their health and fitness. Your environment drives your behavior. Accountability and community are huge, so it's so much easier to stick to your goals when others are cheering you on and keeping you motivated. If you have people that are constantly bringing you down, then you'll have to set some boundaries and filter those relationships. Ever since I got fitter, my friend circle got smaller. And that's okay. Quality over quantity. Tip number 8, ditch the all or nothing mindset. You're not going to be perfect. No one on this earth is. Some days you'll fall short. You'll miss a workout or eat something that you didn't plan. And that's okay. Aim for progress, not perfection. Every time you fail, you're learning what works for you. Don't let a bad day derail your whole week. Just make sure that failures are learning lessons. Don't keep repeating the same mistakes and expecting a different outcome. I used to be that person that had the all or nothing mindset. When I first started tracking my foods, I tried not to eat out and felt miserable because I had no social life. So I tried eating out, but because I wasn't accurate with the tracking, I just wouldn't track. And I would use that excuse to binge on the weekends. I would say I would start fresh on Monday. Guess what happened? I would do good Monday through Friday, But when the weekend came around, I would binge again and not track. I did that for years until I got a coach that taught me how to track those foods that I was having on the weekend. And that made the biggest difference with being consistent with staying in a calorie deficit. And that's when I actually got the results that I was looking for. I got that toned look and got rid of the belly fat. Tip number 9, manage expectations. Weight loss doesn't happen daily. A realistic goal is half a pound to a pound per week. Fast weight loss often comes back. Slow and steady and consistent change gives lasting results. Be patient and trust the process. I see so many moms frustrated when they don't see the number on the scale move. And I have to remind them that the scale will fluctuate daily due to water retention or having more food in your stomach that hasn't digested. Weight fluctuations are normal. Remember, small wins every week add up to massive transformation over time. The scale is not the only metric for success. There are other metrics like losing inches, your clothes are fitting better, having more energy, getting stronger in the gym, implementing new unhealthy habits for the entire family. Don't let the scale dictate your action. It's just a tool to collect data, so data over feelings. Tip number 10, have some accountability. Most people know exactly what to do when it comes to fat loss. Eat less and move more, right? But why don't you do it? Why aren't you at your goal body weight? Because life gets busy, hectic, and you end up putting yourself last. Without accountability, it's easy to slip back into old habits or say, I'll start again Monday. Monday turns into next week turns into next month, and before you know it, a year has gone by. Accountability is the glue that turns knowledge into action. Hiring a coach will get you results faster than you trying to do it on your own. And that is exactly what we do in our Strength Era one-on-one coaching. We create a sustainable nutrition and exercise plan tailored to fit your life, your kids, and your work schedule so you can get lean and toned to feel confident in your body again. All right, moms, that's it. My 10 tips to finally lose the mom pooch and feel confident in your body once again. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more tips for busy career-driven moms who want results without giving up their favorite foods or spending hours in the gym.